Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to good to have you here. So today I'm gonna be food vlogging. This is my first time, so I hope it comes out well. So I did fish stew, Niger fish stew. So I added a little spice to it, and I just thought to share it. I hope someone out there loves my recipe and wants to try it out too. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So here I was just pouring in the oil. So I poured in the oil, and like you could see, the oil popped up. It shows that it's heating already. So when the oil was hot enough, I added my onions. Now I love the sound when you add onions to your oil. The sound is always magical. So yes, I added my onions, and there's something about my onions. Like, I usually want my onions to go into the oil. I usually want my onions to, fry well. I want the oil to take in all the sweetness of the onions. I usually like it almost turning brown, but not burnt, like almost turning brown. I like my onions very well fried. So that's what I was trying to do here. And yeah, so when I was satisfied with my onions frying well enough, then I moved on to blending my tomatoes and a little pepper. The pepper in Germany, I do not understand. Here I have to use just one pepper, when normally I would use like 4 rodo. Rodo is like the small peppers. I'll use 4 in my indomie. Now I have to use just 1. So I love using my hand blender. Please, my hand blender goes with me everywhere I go. So my hand blender gives me this raspy feeling, like the not very smooth feeling of my pepper, and I really love that feel when I'm doing anything fried stew. So it just, I don't know, it just gives me the vibe, so I just usually use my hand blender for small fried peppers like that, like when I want to just fry small pepper or small stew and stuff like that. So yeah, so that was what I did. I used my hand blender to blend my tomato and pepper, and then I added it into the heated onions. And here I say this pepper I'm looking at, coleto, I mean, it would not be enough because it was already smelling, sumptuous and delicious. So I had to go and take more tomatoes, and I added more. Here I had to add small more oil also, as per it was dry and I didn't like the way it was dry, so I needed more oil, so I added oil there. So yeah, I added in my fish. Now this fish was already soaked in hot water, washed. It is dry catfish, so of course it has to be really soaked, because if you don't soak it well, it will be hard in the mouth. So I had to soak it well, so it was soft, rinsed, and then I poured it in to my tomato and pepper mix. Now after doing all of this, of course I had to lower the heat, cover to make it simmer so that everything can come together. And as you can see, everything had come together. Now it was time for the ingredients. That's my onion powder. I added my onion powder, Ace onion powder, in case you want to know which ingredients I used. That's my onion powder. I also used Aduke Ofada's Iru powder. So I didn't put the normal Iru, I used Iru powder, like blended Iru. Now this was ginger powder. This is ginger powder from Ace. So that was that. And then I also used my garlic powder from Ace as well. Okay, I really love using ginger and garlic. I don't know, it just gives me this feel. Oh, okay, so I use my basil leaves, let me not get distracted, from Spice Supreme. I also use Spice Supreme a lot. I use either of Ace and Spice Supreme. That's my Maggi cube. I used 1 cube of Maggi. I used Alpen Jordan salt from here. You might not see it everywhere. That's my curry and thyme. I added my curry and thyme. I usually use these ingredients in really small quantities when I want to use them. I don't use them excessively. I just make sure I use my Maggi and salt well, while the others come in very small quantities, you know. So of course, and again, the stew is really small, so I could not have afforded to use huge quantities. And yeah, good taste. It's me now. What do you expect? It has to be sweet. If it's not sweet, it's not me, you know. Of course. Now what do you expect? Now I added my fish. Now I brought this fish from Nigeria, dry, oven dried. So whenever I want to use them, I soak them for a long time in hot water, wash and soak them. And then this was already washed and soaked. As you can see, it's swollen up already. So I just added it to my food, and then I added a little water. It was really dry, so of course it needs a little water. And please, also the fact that I'm also not using it, I'm not taking it with yam, I'm going to take it with rice, so it cannot be too dry for rice, right? So I had to add a little water. So yeah, that was that. Covered it, allowed it to simmer, to mix together. You know, at this point, everywhere was, oh, I said, let me quickly check, because the smell that's coming from this thing is mad. So I just said, let me quickly check. That's why I went through the other side, but never mind. So here I tasted the fish. I wanted to be sure that the dried smoked fish that I put in, the catfish, was soft enough. And it was. So yeah, I was cool. And then at the end of it all, you just add your peppers. I had my, oh no, see that mix, see that mix. I just added my red, yellow and green peppers. Now this is to give it color. Normally I like it crunchy. I would have just taken it down at this point, but my husband might not like the too crunchy taste, so I decided to allow it simmer so that it wouldn't be too crunchy. Now I said, with the way this thing is going, it has ready. If I don't quickly put the rice, I will be salivating. So I quickly went to put rice on fire. As you can see at that corner, that is rice. So yeah, rice is getting ready. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, I present to you the cook, the last chef, Abisola. All right, so here, dish our rice. Please, I'm not a chef. Please just manage my dishing. But I'm gonna try now. See my rice, and then I dished my stew. Okay now. Okay. Please, let's show. Oh no, see that stew now. Oh, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you even seeing what I'm seeing? Now, don't just look at the picture. The taste of this food was heavenly. Even my husband was like, this food is sweet. Onja you do. It just, it means this food is sweet. So like, it was really nice. It was really, really nice. I enjoyed it. My husband enjoyed it. Everyone was happy. Thank you for watching.